Let me ask you something. How many of you feel like life looks completely fine on the outside, but internally you feel like you're constantly bracing for the next thing? Almost like you're sitting in a chair that's just a little unstable. You don't fall, you don't collapse, but your body never fully relaxes. If you know the feeling, just type bracing down in the comments. I read the comments and I'm always curious how many women recognize themselves in this. Many of the women that I work with and who find my channel are what I call high-functioning women. You manage a lot: your career, your home, your relationships, your responsibilities. From the outside, people often assume that you're handling life really well, but internally, your nervous system feels like it's always preparing for something, even when nothing is actually wrong. Tell me if this sounds familiar. You wake up already thinking about the day. Your shoulders feel tight before the day even begins. Your mind keeps running through lists, responsibilities, conversations, and your body feels slightly tense. Not panic, not chaos, just constant low-grade bracing. Quick question. Do you feel this more in your shoulders, in your stomach, in your jaw? Tell me in the comments where you feel this most. It's fascinating how consistent the answers are. A woman I worked with recently described this perfectly. She said, "I feel like I'm always preparing for something, but I don't even know what that is." Her life was actually going pretty well. She had a good job, healthy family, nothing dramatic happening, but her body never truly rested. And one day she said something that really captured it. She said, "I feel like I'm always holding myself together." That phrase stayed with me. Holding yourself together. That's what bracing feels like. Your system is constantly adjusting, tightening, preparing, just in case. Over the years working with women like this, I've noticed something very interesting. Most women live in one of two internal states: bracing or steadiness. Bracing is when the nervous system is constantly preparing for impact. Your body stays slightly tense. Your mind stays slightly alert. Your system is always ready to react. Steadiness is different. Steadiness is when your body trusts that it can stand. You still handle responsibilities, you still solve problems, but internally you feel grounded, calm, stable, clear. And life stops feeling like something you're constantly managing. Let me ask you something honestly. Right now, in your life, do you feel more bracing or more steady? Type bracing or steady in the comments. Let me show you something simple that begins shifting your system out of bracing. This is one of the first exercises I teach my clients. 3 small steps. Step number 1, notice the brace. Where is your body tightening right now? Your jaw? Your shoulders? Your stomach? Just noticing is already changing your nervous system. Step 2, lengthen your exhale. Most people inhale normally, but they exhale too quickly. Try this. Slow inhale, longer exhale. Your nervous system interprets longer exhales as safety signals. Step number 3, ask a simple question. What am I preparing for right now? Most of the time, Nothing is actually happening in the present moment. Your system is simply used to staying on the alert. This small awareness really begins to retrain your nervous system. Something really interesting happens when women begin shifting out of bracing. They start to feel more stable internally. Their thinking becomes clearer. They stop waking up already tired. Their body stops feeling like it's constantly holding tension. And many women tell me the same thing. I didn't realize how much energy I was spending just holding myself together. When steadiness becomes your baseline, life doesn't feel easier because nothing difficult ever happens. Life feels easier because your system is no longer fighting itself. This is exactly the work I do with women inside my 90 Days to Calm program, helping high-functioning women move from a state of internal bracing to a state of internal steadiness. It's not about doing less. It's about helping your nervous system finally learn how to stand without constantly preparing for impact. And once that shift happens, everything else becomes so much easier. Sleep, your decision making, even relationships, everything becomes easier. If this conversation resonates with you, there are 2 things that you can do. First, subscribe to the channel. I talk about this every week because more women need to know and really learn to understand what's happening inside their own bodies. And second, if you're curious about working with me, I've placed a link below where you can apply for my 90 Days to Calm program. We'll explore whether this work would be helpful for you. And before you go, I'm curious about something. What makes you feel like you're bracing the most right now? Is it work? Is it relationships? Stress? Tell me in the comments. I read them. And many of my future videos actually come from those conversations.